Well, hi guys and gals, it's me, George, the Shade Tree Fix-It Man. And I just got back from Year, Tennessee, where I went to pick up my auction winnings. And I thought you might be interested in seeing some of the stuff I got and some of the projects that I bought to go along with stuff we have to do. First thing I wanted to do is I wanted to show you, this is a hat that I got today. How cool is that, huh? That's the auction site, and Junior is the name of the fellow that runs it, and he's got a better memory than I am. I haven't seen him probably for a year, and when I walked up to pay for my auction winnings, he greeted me by my first name. Hey George, how's it going? So Bidlast&Win, a red ball auction team, that's me, and he gave me this hat today. That was a freebie. So how cool is that? Check them out, because this red ball auction team is around the country, not just here in Tennessee, though I deal primarily with the one here in Tennessee. So now, let's get on with seeing what I got. Now, you know me, I like tools and equipment and that kind of stuff. So we're going to go over here. And the first thing right off the bat is a vintage Makita drill and flashlight. And they have the batteries but no charger, but I have a charger because I have a right angle Makita drill. I used to have this kind of a drill before, but look at that. The batteries are even good. Can I get LED bulbs to replace that bulb? I don't know. We'll find out. And here's the drill. The battery's kind of low, and it has low and high speed. I used to have, if I could get it to turn, it looks like I need to lubricate it. It hasn't been lubricated for a while. And the battery's just about dead. But it is a variable speed and 2 speeds on top of that. That's cool, and it comes complete with a case, which is really cool. And also, I didn't know this was in the box, but look at this. Helicoil kit. That's cool. That's probably worth as much as what I paid for the whole unit. And it has a set of DeWalt bits in there. That's number one. And I'll tell you what I paid for these things. I paid $23 for that kit. Now let's go to the next box right here. This one here is assorted Dremel Tools. And I paid $16 for this. Now here we go. Not new, but it's in the box still. There's one Dremel. Let's plug it in and see if it works. We got an extension cord here. Plug it in. Turn it on. Oh yeah. Hasn't run for a while, I'm guessing. It's an older one, but it runs good. And look at this. Flexible extension. Boy, I could have used one of these the other day when I wanted to clean out the inside of clean out the inside of one of those pieces of tubing that I was wanting to use. And it's got all kinds of paperwork in there. Look at them apples, huh? Yeah. That's cool. That's two things. Oop. Looks like some cutoff wheels or sanding wheels. Well, you don't want to see all that stuff. Here's another one. Wow, look at that. This one has all kinds of bits and everything else with it. Let's try plugging that one in, see how that one works. This is a 2-speed. Works great. That's number 2. And look at this. This is an even older one, vintage Dremel Tool kit. Look at that baby. And this one has roto zip bits in it. You got a bunch of other kind of bits. This is an oldie. See how it works. This one I'm sure is just single speed. Yep, it works good. Oh, there you go. 3 Dremels, essentially $5 a piece. That's a pretty good deal, I'd say. What do you think? All right, so let me put some of this stuff away. Back in this box. And we'll move on to the next box. Now the next box, this has, woohoo! The reason I bought this box, and this one, let's see what I paid for that. Assorted Pneumatic Tools. Oh, I take it back. The Pneumatic Tools were $16. It was $35 for the Dremel. That's still a good price because you pay more than that for a single one now, new now. Pneumatic Tools is $16. And the main reason I bought this was for this right here. Pneumatic spark plug cleaner. Includes 1 bag of abrasive material. We used to have these back in the day when I was an auto mechanic and used them a lot. Look at that. That puppy looks like it's almost new. It's been used a little bit, but does still have some nothing in there, but I got sandblasting material. That's not a problem. That's cool. Now, let's see if these air-powered things here, these pneumatic tools actually work. Hold on, I'll drag a hose out here. I have no expectations. Let's see what happens. Wow. That works. A little oil probably would be helpful. My air compressor's not all the way up to full yet. I just turned it on. Well, there's 2. That's good. Number 3. That one sounds pretty good. Probably be better if I tighten this up and put some thread stuff on it. Teflon tape. So that's a winner right there. 16 bucks for those tools. Can't go wrong there. Now, the next thing, let me get these things out of the way, and we'll go on from there. Okay, so now we have this engine, 9.6 foot-pounds, 18-inch tilling width. So this obviously came off of a rear tine tiller. It's a power mate. And let me see what it says. It tells me about the emission controls on it. .196 cc's, 2015 model year. Yeah. And it doesn't seem to have a whole lot of compression. But we're going to try and see if we can get it to run. It does pull over. It's not frozen up. But like I said, doesn't seem, well, it's backfiring. So it's got spark. I better not do that because I haven't got it bolted down. It might fire off. So we'll mount it up to something and we'll see what we got. That came together with this straight shaft. Let's see if I get it out of here. Came together with this straight shaft Toro, I think it is. Oh, Troy built. Easy start. Prime, flip, and pull. Well, I can see right off the bat it ain't going to start because the primer bulb is all ripped. But I have those. And this one does seem to have pretty good compression. Yeah, it does. Spring assist, all them good things. So we'll fix our primer and we'll put some fuel in it. We'll try firing that puppy up. So the 2 of those units together cost 20 bucks. I think that's a good deal for 20 bucks. What do you think? And finally, oh, not finally, still get 2 more things, 3 more things. You know me and wrenches, I love wrenches. Well, we got this big box of wrenches. The assorted vintage wrenches. This box here on top, this costs 7 bucks. And there are all kinds of neat wrenches in there, and speed handle. See that? T-handle sockets. I see at least one that probably, well, no, I was going to say it's a Ford, but I don't see any logo on it. Lug wrench from the old days. A lot of these kind of, now this one might have a logo on it. I don't see it right off the bat. Let me go in and clean it up on the wire brush real quick, because this looks like a Ford one, but you can see somebody busted the socket on it trying to get their lug nuts off. Now, if I hold it just right, you can see it says Ford right on there. That's pretty cool. But you know what I use wrenches for? I use them for brackets on all kinds of different things. Yep. So there's all kinds of shapes and sizes. And, oh, look at that. This is a hatchet head, but it's been brazed. So, don't know what that's worth. Don't look like it was used much. Still even pretty sharp. Oh, we'll have to wire brush some of them and look at them closely and see if we find anything else of particular interest. But they all make great bracketry, as you all well know, if you have followed me at all. This one says spark plug right on it. See that? What's the other side say? Clutch. Connecticut. Oh, connecting rod. There's the number. I'll have to look this one up. It looks kind of interesting. A little bit different than most. Spark plug. Anyway, that's that bin full of old wrenches. And then we got this big wrenches here. Look at the size of them puppies. Huh? I don't have huge hands, but that's still pretty big and heavy. Tool ROC, whatever that is. That looks like somebody put that engraving in there. Oh, that's cool. Make a neat bumper on something. I think somebody put some torque on that baby. Yes, sir. And they've been hammering on that puppy. Yeah, it's seen a lot of use over the years. And this one is bent as well. Cool old wrenches. So there's $10 worth between those two boxes. And two more things. We have this aluminum bucket. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the bucket, but I think I can use that for my outdoor sandblasting. I put a screen over the top and set my parts on top of that, and then the sand goes down through and I collect it down in the bucket for things that are too big to go in the sandblasting cabinet. And all of these spindles are pressure treated. And I bought them figuring I can use them on the little porch and maybe on one side of the ramp going up into the storage shed. And let me see, how much did that cost me? $3 for the bucket and all of those pressure treated spindles. One more part. Nobody else bid on this unit at all. Look at this thing. When I was loading this up, I took it apart so it would fit in my truck better. This is, let me take you around here to the side. This is a taxidermy stand. But tell me, what do you see here? If it wasn't, it's pretty heavy. If you don't see a taxidermy stand there, what would you see? What do you think I saw? I'm figuring I can put a plate on the bottom that is reinforced, and I can set a small engine on there to work on it. And with these pieces here, you can loosen these up and you can turn this like that, yeah, and it adjusts up and down, and you get two different sized fittings to go in there. I paid $1 for that. $1. $1 for a small engine stand. What do you think? So those are my gleanings from the auction. And I'm sure I'm going to be able to find use for most everything here. And I think probably one of the first things we're going to do is try to get that string trimmer running. And then we'll try to get that small engine running. The way it popped back almost makes me want to think that maybe the flywheel twisted the shear key on it, so it's not in time. But we'll find out, and that would, if that's what it is, that would also explain why it doesn't have good compression. So thanks for watching, commenting, subscribing, thumbs up, sharing, all them good things. Until next time, this is George, the Shade Tree Fix-It Man, with a great haul from a great auction site. Thanks, Junior. Thank you all for watching, commenting, and all of those good things. Bye for now. Oh, what's the temperatures at your place? My place, it's like 82 degrees right now. Forecast is for up to 100 this week. We'll see what happens. Bye now.